The First Lady, Madam Fatou Barbaro, has been reaching out to the needy in the holy month of Ramadan. As Modu Jallo reports, boarding schools are the latest to experience the First Lady's generosity.
First Lady, Madam Fatou Barbaro, delivered food items to 5 religious boarding schools within the Greater Banjul area. She said it is a goodwill gesture to share and care with the less privileged, especially in the holy month of Ramadan. Madam Barrow chose to share with the less privileged students at Aisha Mumin Girls and the Masjid al-Bilal boarding schools of Kanifing and Mile 7 respectively, Daratul Fanekuna of Subuta, Ustaz Ibrahim Cham boarding school of Sinchu Aladi, and the Ustaz Kabiru Cham boarding school of Farado. It was an opportunity to take her on a conducted tour of the newly established boarding school at Farado. The First Lady and delegation were welcomed with delight at all the schools. Modu Jallo, GRTS News.
The School of Arts and Sciences of the University of the Gambia has won the National Debate Championship called Master Round Debate Championship. Aminata Sanyang has more.
To privatize direct, if that is what we are here for, then give me one reason why we should have the government.
The issue of inadequate water supply. Please do not misrepresent the constituency that sent you here. Remember, they have entrusted a lot of things on your head.
That was the ambience generated by the Masters Round Debate Championship, staged by Debate Gambia and Debate Association of the University of the Gambia. This event is staged to equip youngsters to table national issues through professional debate.
The idea of debating and public speaking is supposed to be nurtured in order to have a healthy environment. Because you will all agree with us that whatever we do at some point has to be agreed by some and disagreed by others. So therefore, intellectually engaging each other will be a paramount step in building a healthy society.
It was graced by dignitaries including Professor Abubakar Senghor, Mamadou Sabali and wife Jana Batida Sar, who was the guest speaker at the event.
Today, I stand before you to make a case for debates and public speaking in realizing the new Gambia. Somehow, I feel like I may be preaching to the choir because the fact that you all showed up today leads me to assume that you already sold on the significance of debate in our society.
The event attracted students from different institutions to the hall of the Citadel of Learning.
We want young people to come out and talk. We want people to have the confidence to talk out, to speak out their mind without being fear or without having any form of prejudice.
The two contesting parties spoke for and against the topic. This house believes that NAWEC should be privatized.
If NAWEC is privatized, what that means is private stakeholders are given the chance to do the functions of NAWEC, that is to supply water and electricity. This is a house of intellectuals and educated, oriented people. You don't just come and shout. NAWEC should come from private to government. In what procedures? You did not tell us. What paperwork are we going to do? You did not tell us. So you failed to guide the house with regards to that.
The speakers came up with tangible points to convince the judges and the audience. After a lively yet hard-fought debate, various awards were presented to adjudicators and various youth supporters. Motulamin Chadisi was adjudged Best Speaker. Mariama Tanso went home as Best Female Debater, while Omar Kamara was awarded the Most Promising Debater. The School of Arts and Sciences won the Masters Round Championship debate. The announcement of the result itself sparked loud cheers, capping off an event that is considered crucial to the intellectual development of the Gambia's young people. The event wrapped up with an iftar. Reporting for GRTS News, I am Aminata Sanyang.
The National Assembly member for Serekunda, Honorable Halifa Saleh, has called on the government to reconcile Gambians following the Kanilai incident that led to the death of a protester. Famara Kanya attended Honorable Saleh's press briefing on Sunday at the PDOIS office in Churchillstown.
Honorable Halifa Saleh, leader of the People's Democratic Organization for Independence and Socialism, DOI, has called on the government to investigate the cause of the Kanilai shootout.
The incident in Kanilai gave birth
chipping and gnashing of teeth on one side, and the cocking of guns and the issue of warnings on the other. This is not the recipe for building the new Gambia that all just Gambians envisage.
Several days ago, protesters took to the streets of Kanilai, demanding the withdrawal of Gambian and economic forces deployed in the village to boost security. Last week, the Minister of the Interior reported that the protesters had not obtained any legal permit to conduct any demonstration of that nature.
The fact that those arrested are charged under the Public Order Act rather than with treason confirms that the incident was a matter of civil disobedience and public order, which should be handled by the police and not a matter of state security, which should be handled by joint forces of military and law enforcement forces.
Speaking at the press briefing, Halifa Sallah called on the government to do more to reconcile Gambians. Reporting for DRCS News, I am Famara Kani.
A group of senior secondary students studying science is developing a robot to be displayed in the upcoming International Robotic Competition, scheduled for July in the United States. Louis Mendy tells us more.
This group of senior secondary school students studying science, technology, engineering, and mathematics are called the Gambia's robotics team. Launched on Monday by the Ministry of Higher Education, the students, some of who are from Methodist Academy and Musa Senior Secondary Schools, are developing a robot.
This is important because increasingly we live in a society that is driven by science, in a society that is driven by technology, in a society that is driven by engineering, and in a society that is driven by mathematics. The Industrial Revolution years back was as a result of the development of mathematics and the science and the technologies.
The Gambia robotics team is set to compete in the first international robotics competition in which they will display this robot. The event will take place July 2017 in the United States of America, and the students are expected to finish developing the robot prior to the mega show of talent.
I want to go there also to show the world that Gambia is a very small country, and despite the fact that it is blessed with so many talented and courageous young people who are ready and eager to develop STEM skills and solve the problems of this country and make Gambia a prosperous land.
I sincerely hope that this competition will inspire even more Gambians to pursue STEM education and careers. Not only is science, technology, engineering, and math education fun, but STEM is a key component to the growth and expansion of the Gambian economy.
The upcoming robotics competition is organized by First Global, a US-based NGO promoting innovation in science.
First Global organizes a yearly international robotics challenge aimed at igniting a passion for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics among the more than 2 billion youth worldwide. The nonprofit, led by former American Admiral and Congressman Joe Sestak, invites a team from every nation to participate in a global robotics event that builds bridges between high school students with different backgrounds, languages, religions, and customs.
First Global, the Ministry of Higher Education, as well as the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, are convinced that bringing future leaders in science and technologies together in an engaging and collaborative competition is crucial to development.
This innovation gives the students the opportunity to learn the skills and techniques of engineering and programming. It also resonates with the mandate and mission of the GTTI, the tertiary and higher education, and the national science, technology, and innovation policies.
In the advanced world, robots do things that human beings should be doing. They do things like sweeping. In factories, robots help to assemble vehicles. Interestingly, robbers also cook. All what you need to do is to set them correctly. Louis Mendy, GRTS.
Vision Development Foundation has presented bags of sugar to Muslims as part of the NGO's month-long Ramadan donation. Mamoudou S. Diallo tells us more.
The annual Ramadan donation is one of the biggest humanitarian gestures by Vision Development Foundation. Since the establishment of the foundation in 2006, this has been a major activity on the list of the community-based NGOs' numerous charitable works. Every Ramadan, on a daily basis, Vision Development Foundation supplements needy Muslims by giving them food items to break their fast. Gambian businessman and philanthropist Modutro Dabo is the driving force who set up the foundation to help the needy, especially in occasions like the holy month of Ramadan, when the wealthy are urged to share with the less privileged in society. A sunnah or practice of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, championed by Vision Development Foundation. The beneficiaries, most of whom are the elderly, received each a package enough for a daily iftar meal. In addition to the daily distribution of food items, Vision Development Foundation also gave out sugar to several Muslims. The beneficiaries like Fatu Trawale went home with a 10-kilogram bag.
I mean no Gambia, na nyongo siata Gambia, abeke kula bake. Diri misilime kunda, for Christian kunda, motro da boy akatal. Motro be damin bi, aka fonninkel mako la ka kebal mako aka dindel mako. Kodo la bundalate, baluola bundalate.
Apart from caring and sharing with the needy, Mr. Dabo also extended his hand of generosity to close associates and partners of his charitable organization.
One has to be kind. Kindness is something that can even take you to heaven. So Moduturo is a sample of kindness. He's generous, he's a philanthropist, and he's magnanimous and unique in his own way. And he's not only going to give money, but he will be physically contributing to make sure that everybody gets what he wants or she wants. So, may God bless him.
Vision Development Foundation's humanitarian work spreads across the country and beyond, with interventions in diverse areas, but supporting needy Muslims to fulfill one of their most important religious duties by providing for them iftar meal on a daily basis to break their fast throughout the holy month of Ramadan is indeed a massive undertaking by the community-based NGO. Mohamed Esjaro, GRTS News.
Imams in various communities in Birkama, led by the Imam of the Central Mosque, Sunday organized a Quranic recitation to pray for peace and stability. As Saidu Kamara reports, the program was also graced by several other community elders.
This Quranic recitation and prayer session by Imams in Birkama is deemed very important, said by Imam Ratib Alhaji Sankun Ture, as he recognized their role in ensuring peace and stability. With the Gambia having just experienced a change of government, Imam Ture encouraged Muslim leaders to perform prayers for the nation. Dembo Satam Bojang and the National Assembly member for Birkama South, Honorable Lamin Sane, all emphasized the need for prayer in the maintenance of peace. Alhaji Bandit Drame, advisor to Islamic Supreme Council, commended the Imams of Birkama for organizing such a gathering. He reminded the people about the power of dua and need for Quranic recitation at all times. In the same vein, the governor of the region saluted the Imams for making such a move, seeking to invoke Allah's blessing for the country. He called on young people to abide by the law and not to misinterpret the concept of democracy.
It is because of these prayers that's why we are here. That's why the country becomes a smiling coast. And that is why we call Gambia a smiling coast, and because of its peace and tranquility. Democracy is a guided democracy. We have constitution, we have rules and regulations, so let every youth abide by the rules and regulations.
The Islamic leaders urge all Imams to organize such events to pray for everlasting peace and stability. Seydou Camara, GRTS News.